Happy Tuesday, guys. What's up? Welcome into another episode of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault, at Sports Talk Matt, to follow me across all socials following a 2-2 night last night. Now, if you bet everything I said on the podcast yesterday, you had a pretty good day. We nailed that Eagles game. Eagles money line, Eagles plus 2.5, teased to 8.5, under 51.5. That same game teaser came in. And the under officially came in at 45.5. So that's pretty good to go 4-0 on an NFL game. I've now hit 12 straight NFL bets. It's pretty good. College basketball goes 0-2. Not so good. We get NBA basketball correct. That was nice to get that right. Appreciate that. 2-2 down officially, but depending on how many of the other plays you played, you probably had a winning night. I had a winning night. Hopefully you guys had a winning weekend, and hopefully you guys can take some of those winnings and go to omahasteaks.com. We talked about it a bit yesterday about, hey, there's two ways, right? You can go and buy a hat, like the hat I'm wearing, or that's bettingpros.com/shop, by the way, or go to omahasteaks.com. I told you about what arrived. The package arrived the other day. We had it over the weekend, my daughter and I. Phenomenal food. Just great, easy, right into the freezer. I got a bunch of stuff I'm going to cook over this week because the kids are out of school. So you got a chance to just grill and a chance to eat some meat, some steaks and burgers and good stuff from omahasteaks.com. And the holidays are here. The jolly old elves at Omaha Steaks have your wish list covered with guaranteed perfection for their Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales going on right now. Go to omahasteaks.com and take advantage of the 50% off site-wide, plus that code JUICE is still going to get you an additional $30 off your order at checkout. You guys can check out the tender, juicy, extra-aged steaks and their mouth-watering bacon-wrapped fillets, which were tremendous, by the way. Or cozy up to prepare some of the meals and curated gift packages they have available that are guaranteed to make the stars bright all winter long. With Omaha Steaks, the possibilities are endless, endless flavor, endless value. Visit omahasteaks.com and save big with 50% off site-wide. Plus, use that promo code JUICE at checkout and get an extra $30 off your order. Hurry now. The Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales and deals at Omaha Steaks will be gone before you know it. omahasteaks.com, promo code JUICE at checkout. Minimum order may be required. Okay, so 3 bets for you guys, 2 in college basketball and 1 in college football. Let's start with the college football bet, and we're going to Maction. This is nice because I really appreciate when you guys tip me off on stuff and say, hey, Matt, take a look at this because this number is pretty wacko. And this number is pretty wacko. Buffalo at home. Buffalo, New York, the site of tonight's game. Buffalo is an under machine. Eastern Michigan over 4 of their last 5. That's what's keeping this number a little high, a little elevated. 4 of the last 5, including 3 in a row, 39.5, 45, 49.5, all have gone over. Under against Northern Illinois with 43.5, but over 40 against Kent State. But 3 of those 4 games were at home. 2 games on the road. Toledo went over. Northern Illinois did not. So it's 1-1 on the road. In Eastern Michigan overall this year, they are 2-3 to the over, 3-2 to the under. Buffalo, 7 consecutive games have gone under for the Bulls. 37 last week, still went under. 45 against Ohio at home. Bowling Green, 45 at home, under. Central Michigan, 52 at home, under. And here comes the weather. We have a 100% chance of rain. It is going to rain. It's going to rain hard at times. Wind gusts anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour. Rainfall possibly near a half an inch with high wind gusts possibly to go over 25 miles per hour during the day. At night, it's still going to be nasty. 70% chance of rain, cloudiness, and those winds may be gone a little bit, but it's still going to be breezy. And probably right around kickoff, it's not going to be nice. It's going to be brutal at kickoff. It'll get better as the game progresses. They got a small craft advisory going on in the Buffalo area because of the wind. We had it here in Vegas. It's crazy. Under 36, Buffalo and Eastern Michigan, 1.1 units. just riding the trends and riding the weather in Buffalo, New York here. Not fun, not nice to be outside. Buffalo's favored by 6 in this game. So, I mean, let me take the home team, but they haven't scored. They've scored 10, 10, 13 points their last 3 games. That is not good. Their last 2 home games, they scored 10 and 14 points. Buffalo's offense, run heavy, not very good. Eastern Michigan's offense, tough to score, and the Buffalo defense, under 36, Buffalo and Eastern Michigan for 1.1 units. Okay, to college basketball. Did you see what happened to Drake yesterday against Stephen F. Austin? They got their doors blown off to the tune of 92-68. Drake is bad defensively this year. Now, these are the teams that you guys are like, man, I can't believe you're going to make me, bet a Drake-Akron game. Like, what are we doing? It's Tuesday, right? Why not bet a MAC school? This is happening in the Cayman Islands. This is a 5 p.m. Eastern time start. I think there's TV on this, but I'm not positive that there's TV on this. Drake's offense is in the top 100 in the country. Akron's offense is top 130, but Drake's defense is 130th in the country right now. They are giving up a 62.1 effective field goal percentage. That is 355th in the country. You can score on Drake right now. Drake does force turnovers, and that's Akron's problem. They have turnover percentage is 292nd in college basketball right now. They cough the basketball up. What does that lead to? Easy baskets for Drake. Problem is, Drake's defense, they cannot guard the 3. And Akron is not great at shooting the 3, but they should hit 3s tonight. Drake's one of the worst teams in the country at defending the 3-point line right now. One of the worst teams in the country defending the 2-point shot as well. This defense is ugly for Drake. Akron's offense is good, not outstanding, but Drake's offense is very good, as we know. Drake's offense, 3-point percentage, top 75 in the country. They are effective field goal percentage, top 85 in the country. They tend to hit their free throws at times, but at times they go cold, which isn't great. But they are 3-0 to the over against D1 teams. The only game they didn't go over was against a D2 team. Akron is 2-2, but I think Akron's going to score. The total is 143 here. We're going over 143. Drake and Akron for 1.1 units. Had a bad day in college basketball yesterday. Let's see what we do coming up here today. And one more game to get into, Kansas against Marquette. We just bet on Marquette in the last game. If Marquette beats Kansas, our future bet is going to the odds are going to plummet. Marquette's not going to beat Kansas. Not after what I saw last night. 1, Marquette's got real problems rebounding the basketball. 2, Marquette is small. You know what Kansas is? Kansas is big. Hunter Dixon is a massive problem. And I mean a massive problem. He's 7'2". He can step out and hit 3s. He can score on anybody. He can rebound against anybody. He's a walking double-double. He'll go for 20 and 20 in this game. There's nobody on Marquette's roster who's going to be able to guard Hunter Dixon. The line's 3. That line's not right. I double-checked it. I was like, wait a minute. That line's 3? DraftKings, 3? Wait, what? Yeah, line's 3. You got a really good backcourt. KJ Adams can absolutely jump out of the gym. David Joplin got red hot for Marquette, bombing 3s. And if they didn't do that, there's no way they would have won the game against UCLA. They were horrific in the first half shooting the basketball. Now, they'll be better. They'll be much better. No debate. They'll be better shooting the 3 here today against Kansas because they've played a game in this building. But Kansas played Chaminade. It's a monster advantage to play a layup exhibition game before you play a real game. And look, KU is going to see that number 4 against Marquette's name, and you're going to get them seeing red. Okay, you're going to get the full attention of KU here against Marquette. Again, I am really high on Marquette. I would love to be wrong here, and Marquette wins this game and beats Kansas. But the line being 3, I like Cam Jones a lot. I thought he played really well yesterday for Marquette as well. It's just they're going to have a tough time against larger-sized teams. UConn is going to be a big problem. Arizona is going to be a big problem. Kansas is going to be a big problem for Marquette in the tournament. Their draw is going to be so important to us as we watch, and we will be betting against that future a lot once we get to the dance. Marquette's going to be in the conversation, but I see some trouble here for them just simply based upon size and who they're playing. And I think Hunter Dixon's the massive difference maker here. I think he's going to be player of the year in college basketball. He's with a great team and a great coach who knows how to use bigs. Kansas, -3 for 1.1 units. Okay, so 3 bets for us going on a Tuesday. Not going to get too crazy, okay? We went 2-2 on Monday, down 0.2. Let's get back on the winning track here. We're going under 36. Buffalo in Eastern Michigan in college football for 1.1 units. Drake and Akron in college basketball over 143. And Kansas -3 up against Marquette here in the Maui/Honolulu Invitational in Hawaii here tonight. If I add anything, I may see an NBA play that I like. The in-season tournament is back. There's nothing I like at the moment. There might be something I may add onto the Discord channel, so there may be a 4th bet coming, but as right now, I don't love it. But there may be something we'll jump onto. Maybe an NHL play, but I don't love the NHL card for tonight. BettingPros.com/chat. If you are not in there, I add everyone in the Daily Juice channel there on our Discord. You guys can join it for free, be a part of it, and if I like anything, I'll let you guys know later today here on a Tuesday. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt every morning. The Daily Juice Podcast, always being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com.